Have you ever wondered why some people achieve great heights of success in their lives and in their careers? Have you ever wondered what it is that you should be doing in your life, which is the right career for you? Well, if you've wondered these questions and want to know the secret to success, then get ready to find out. Hi, I'm Stephen Paul, and in this video, you're going to learn about multiple natures, the multiple natures test and framework, which is the key to finding success in your career and profession. The multiple natures concept is divided into two parts. The first part is multiple intelligences, which includes 8 unique abilities that are inside of you right now. The first is called bodily intelligence, to be smart with your body. Inside every one of us is the ability to be smart with our bodies, but some people are better than others, like Hrithik Roshan, or a Sachin Tendulkar for that matter, or Saroj Khan, or Madhuri Dixit. They know how to use their bodies in very special ways, which is what make them great dancers or great athletes. Interpersonal intelligence. Between people smart. Some people have that ability to be smart with other people. They know how to communicate. They know how to interact, to ask questions, and to listen to others. They are the ones who can become great PR people, or marketing or sales people. They're excellent with interviewing, like a Barka Dutt, or maybe a Dilip Cherian, the guru of the PR world. Logical intelligence, the ability to calculate and to perform critical thinking and logical tasks in your mind very easily. Such people who have the ability to do so can become great accountants, or analysts, or systems thinkers, or chess players for that matter, or even someone who's in CID. Linguistic intelligence, to be excellent with words, to have a command over language, have a large vocabulary. If you've got that quality, then you know you would be excellent in the areas of writing, content writing, script writing, maybe poetry, or a lyricist for that matter. People in this area who we see are very successful would be somebody like a Veer Sanghvi. The next is visual intelligence, to be strong with drawing and coloring and art and visualization. People who are strong with visual intelligence make great architects or painters. They're also good animators for that matter, or an interior designer or fashion designer. If you've got that quality, your ability in drawing and art will also bring great success to you. So Walt Disney became a household name because of that capacity in animation. The next one we'll take a look at is musical intelligence. Musical intelligence is that ability to be able to hear and process sound and deliver it in a beautiful, melodic kind of way. You could become a music producer or an audio or sound engineer. In the field of business, you also have music production. Intrapersonal is being smart inside. Personal is people, intra means inside, so to be smart inside oneself. If you're strong with intrapersonal intelligence, there are all sorts of jobs which might bode well for you. For example, an analyst or an economist are people who think deeply. But what about a psychologist or an industry psychologist? People who look and they forecast the future about fashion would be able to use their intrapersonal intelligence in a business sense as well. And the last one we're going to take a look at is naturalistic intelligence, the ability to connect with plants and animals and nature. We've seen people on TV like a Bear Grylls or a Steve Irwin who are fantastic and connect very deeply with the world around them in this natural sort of environment. So think about that. You've got 8 intelligences in total. Bodily intelligence, interpersonal intelligence, logical intelligence, linguistic intelligence, visual intelligence, musical intelligence, intrapersonal intelligence, naturalistic intelligence. And just need to know which of these are strong, put them together in order to take yourself forward using multiple intelligences. You need to know now the second half, that is the complement of multiple intelligences. If there's a right eye, there's a left eye. If there's a right leg, there's a left leg. They must work in tandem in order to make you successful. So let's see the other half of the model, multiple natures. Multiple natures are the 9 qualities inside of you that drive your behavior. They tell you that what things you like to do, where your interest lies, and where your career success is going to be. So pay attention to each one. The first one is called a protective nature. A protective nature means to protect or to preserve. When it comes to jobs and professions, move to the IT industry, and you'll find people in IT security. Yes, there's also defense, and even a pilot for that matter would also have to be a little bit protective to keep his passengers safe. An educative nature, the quality to teach and to help others understand. The type of jobs, yes, certainly a teacher or professor or a lecturer, but let's go beyond that. Look in the field of business. You've got trainers, whether it's a BPO trainer or a process trainer, even a business consultant for that matter, is somebody who's very strong in the area of educative nature. The next is an administrative nature, the ability to get things done. People who are strong with administrative nature have task lists and to-do lists. They love to make schedules and delegate responsibilities. And we see people, whether it's a Tim Cook who's taken over as the CEO of Apple Computers and knows how to get things done, or an E. Sridharan, the head of the Delhi Metro project, which is unprecedented in the speed that it was delivered. These are people who know how to get things accomplished. The next is a creative nature. People who get ideas one after the next, flowing like a fountain. We can see this quality in animators, we see it in graphic designers or interior designers. Film directors and movie directors also have to be strong here, and artists, whether it's an A.R. Rahman or an M.F. Hussain or a Walt Disney for that matter. The next is a healing nature, the feeling of empathy for the pain of others. You might notice that some people have a very deep feeling for others when they feel pain, whether it's physical pain or emotional pain. They're right there to help them out and to get them back into a balance. It could be a doctor, and it certainly could be a nurse, but even beyond that, there are many jobs and professions that help others get back into balance. There are physiotherapists, there are psychologists, there are psychiatrists. There are even people like counselors who help others get themselves into a state of well-being. Now let's take a look at one of my favorites, which is called an entertaining nature. An entertaining nature is the ability to attract people's attention and to amuse them. And we can see this everywhere. We see it in people like Raju Srivastava. We see it in someone like Lalu Prasad Yadav. But you could use your entertaining abilities to become a director or also a camera person who needs to capture that quality and the humor of others. Providing nature. This is a quality that I call seva bhav. A strong providing nature could be very valuable in the area of hospitality, a concierge, a chef, a hotel manager, entrepreneurial nature, the tendency to want to run ventures, to work independently, to start new ideas and to spin them, grow them, sustain them, and scale them, and to create and generate wealth. Whether it's a Ratan Tata, or if you talk about a Narayan Murthy, or you look at a Shanaz Hussain for that matter, somebody who has become a household name in the beauty industry. And last, let us see the adventurous nature, taking a chance. I'm sure you've seen MTV Roadies at one time or another, and all the crazy kind of things that people do. That quality inside to take risk and to try something which is dangerous. And if you found inside yourself that quality of wanting to push the limits and go further than anybody else has gone before, then you might take a look at where you could use that in your career. For example, share market investing is risky business, as is property dealing and investment in properties. It's not just any kind of business. So there you have it in total. Protective nature, educative nature, an administrative nature, creative nature, the healing nature, entertaining nature, providing nature, entrepreneurial nature, adventurous nature. The 8 multiple intelligences, the 9 multiple natures. And when you see the qualities that are strong in you, that identifies your unique personality profile. All you need to do now is to understand what those qualities are inside of you and to find out which job matches your unique personality. But how to do that? How to identify all of these qualities, these 8 multiple intelligences and 9 multiple natures? I'm here to give you that help. The Multiple Natures Test. The Multiple Natures Test is an online test that takes just 30 minutes, answering some very easy questions about you. You'll find in the report the following things. First, graphic charts that represent which of your MIs and MNs are strong. Next, you will get an analysis that talks about all of your individual strengths. It describes each strength in detail so you can really see the qualities that are strong inside of you. After that, we come to the most important part of the report, and that is the top 5 jobs that match your unique quality. It also includes a list of the top institutions that you should be attending if you would like to become a success in that field. And last, a list of the top companies who are hiring for this job right now and who would pick you up in a snap if you pursue this profession. So there you have it, the multiple natures test and framework that will help you identify the strengths within you as well as the ideal jobs that match your nature.